Jai Shri Krishna, good morning. Just close the eyes, back straight, relax the shoulders, hands in Dhyan Mudra. We will chant three long Omkars followed by the opening prayer. We will chant three Gayatri Mantra today as an opening prayer. Om Bhurбhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurбhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Keep the eyes closed, join the hands at back of the body, go down to the Mother Supreme Earth. Inhale, come back up, rub the palms against each other, generate urja, make them warm. Place the warm hands over the eyes and face, move the palms over the eyes, and open and close eyes few times in dark. Very slowly slide the hands down as we gently open the eyes. And we can start our light exercise, Sukshma Vyayama, or warm up, whatever you call it. Try to keep the elbows straight, the arms parallel to the floor, the palms 90 degrees up and down, few times together, then alternate, one up, one down. Now circle both the palms in one direction, 360-degree circle at the wrist joints, and reverse. And elbow 360-degree. So upper arm will remain completely still, and reverse. Let the palm and fingers completely relaxed. And on the other arm, and reverse. And swing the folded arms. Inhale up, exhale down. Connect all the fingers together over the shoulders, spread them apart on the floor. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Few times sideways. Now hold all the fingers together and circle the folded elbows. Biggest circle possible. Elbows touch once every rotation, and back of the palms also touch once at back of the head every rotation. Continue with breathing. Deep breathe in when elbows going up. Breathe out when elbows going back and down, and reverse. And relax arms, hands. Now extend hands sideways. Turn the palms 90-degree up and circle the hands around the shoulders. Small circles and slow circles. But try to make the perfect 360-degree. And reverse the direction. And relax. Now inhale, raise both hands up. Exhale, twist onto the one side, look back, align the chin with the shoulder. With other hand, keep pushing the knee forward. Inhale, come back. Fully exhale onto the other side. Try to feel the full twist at the waist by keeping the back straight, trunk vertical, just twisted. Inhale, come back. One more time, both sides. Then stay in pose about 5 seconds each time. Interlock the fingers, place the palms over the forehead. Deeply inhale, hold the breath in lower abdomen as we keep pressing the palms and forehead against each other. Release the breath, release the palm. Do from back of the head. One more time, front of the head and back of the head. When pressing from back of the head, push the elbows backward. And from side of the head, 2 times alternatively. Next, as we inhale, turn the head up. Try to keep shoulder blades, trunk, legs completely still. Just head and neck. Look all the way up. Feel compression at back of the head, extension in throat. Fully exhale. Look down, chin at the chest. One more time. Inhale, look up. Fully exhale, look down. And we're going to make a circle. Inhale onto the right, turning the head towards up. Then exhale onto the left. Turn the head down. 2 more circles. Exact same way. If you have a neck injury, neck surgery, neck pain, you can do it slowly or you can avoid it as per your body allows. Once you make 3 full circles, then reverse the direction. Inhale on left from up, exhale on right, and then 2 more circles. Once complete, then look straight at the level of the eyes. Deep inhale. Very gently as we exhale, turn the head towards the right side. Keeping the shoulder blades completely still. Look at the farthest point in the back. Align the chin with the shoulder. Hold the breath out about 5 seconds. Hold the pose. Then inhale. Come back into center. Exhale. Turn the head towards left. Look back at the farthest point on left side. Align the chin with the left shoulder. 5 seconds. Inhale, come back. Another trip, both sides. Feel the full stretches, the twisting at the neck joint and the neck muscles. And back. Now sit in L shape, both palms beside the hips. Straighten the trunk. You can lean slightly forward. Pull the toes towards the body for a few seconds. Then squeeze and release all the toes few times. You can do all the 10 toes together, or you can do in waves. Big toes, then next to it, all the way to the little toes. Now with inhalation, push all the toes together forward. Feel the full stretches at the ankle joints. Exhale, pull them back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Few times on both feet together. Then few times alternate. One pull, one push. Try to keep the knees straight, legs are fully grounded, so we can take the full advantage. Now hold the heels together, toes together. Circle the toes around the heels. The biggest circle possible. Try not to lean down so much back. It is better if our trunk is vertical. And reverse the direction. Okay, now relax the legs. Now fold at the right knee. We will do Shishupalanasan. Grab the folded right leg with both the hands. Deeply inhale and push the right knee all the way towards right. Exhale, bring it down towards left. Feel the full stretches. Inhale again, all the way towards right. Exhale, towards left. The left leg remains straight, left toes pointing out towards front wall. Down, and then gently set the right foot somewhere middle point of the left leg. Interlock the right toes with the left hand fingers. Use the right palm to keep on pressing the right knee down to the floor. Create the spring action. Create the hip joint more flexible. Increase the blood circulation. Increase the energy level. And if we keep awareness into the particular body parts, muscles, joint, whichever in use, we can increase the benefit. Now bring the knee to the chin. Inhale, push it down to the floor, hold it for a couple of seconds. Then exhale, bring the knee to the chin. 2 more times. When pushing the knee down, try to keep the trunk straight. And then straighten the right leg, relax it, and fold at the left knee. Shishupalanasana onto the left side. Push it all the way towards left. Exhale, bring it down towards right. 2 more times. Opens up the hip joints. And then bring the left foot onto the right thigh. Interlock the left toes with right fingers and push the left knee down to the floor few times. Try to keep the back straight, trunk vertical. And bring the knee to the chin. Inhale down, hold for 2-3 seconds. Exhale, knee to the chin. Couple more times. And relax both the legs. And we will do butterfly pose, Titli Asana. Interlock the fingers, press them over the toes. The thumbs goes directly under the big toes. I didn't say that yesterday, but I'm sure you guys probably remember to do it. Bring the knees up as we inhale, exhale, push them down to the floor. Inhale up, exhale down, then speed up. So yesterday I met few friends, few yogis. Some of them were Bhutpurva yogis, were doing yoga with us, and some of them they continued doing their own. One thing was common, like they say that whoever has the perfect set time frame, let's say they set their timetable to do their own yoga, a specific time every day, they were continued. Whoever didn't have the set time, they just wanted to do random time every day whenever they get time, that didn't continue. So schedule is really important. Whatever schedule if we set, even we do our own yoga ourselves. But if you don't have particular specific time and space decide, then it's very hard to find time and do it. You can raise the knees even up higher to create the momentum. Now pull the heels inward, the heels all the way at the perineum. Keep pushing the knees down. We're doing Bhadrasana, back straight. Deep inhale, hold the breath in lower abdomen. And during the whole duration, try to keep pushing the knees down, back straight. With closed eyes, we can feel the extra stretches into the hip joints and pelvis region. Then you can breathe out, then you can breathe in again for 7 seconds. So you can do 2 to 3 more times. Do with your own pace, but enjoy it. Enjoy the extra stretches. And complete the last round. Now roll the body side by side. Bring the knees all the way to the floor as we keep pushing our body a little bit away from the heels. So there is some space between perineum and heels. Grab the toes tightly. look straight up, deep inhale, align the head and trunk as we fully exhale, bend forward and down, try to bring forehead onto the toes. This is Baddha Konasana. Inhale, come back up. So now we can pull the trunk away from the hips. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And we can use our elbows to push the shin bone back in order to bring our trunk even further forward and down. So this point we can bring our chin onto the toes. We can inhale, exhale normal, but each exhalation we can keep on pushing the head further down. Inhale, come back up, and cross leg, sit in a cross leg, such a way that keep the heels a little bit out, so we can align our lower legs perfectly on top of each other. So the knee probably close to 90 degree. Inhale, raise both hands up, put the trunk even up higher, fully exhale, keeping the biceps at the ear. We can bring palms all the way on the floor. We can keep the upper body weight onto the legs. Drop the head down. Relax the arms. But try to keep the upper body weight onto the legs. Relax the hip joints and back. Inhale, come back up, then switch the leg position. Both hands up, deeply inhale, pull the trunk up. Fully exhale, bend the palms on the floor. Let the whole upper body weight rest onto the legs. Relax the back, hip joints, shoulders, and head, let it go down. Inhale, come back, and any cross leg posture. We will do sideways stretches. Extend both hands sideways. Inhale. Drop the palms vertically down wherever it falls before we start bending. Then we should start bending onto the side way. Fully exhale. Keep looking up toward the ceiling. Make sure the knees should not get lifted up. Should remain down. We can push the folded elbow and palm onto the floor in order to straighten the trunk area closer to the waist, so we have better curve in middle. Inhale, come back. Exhale onto the other side. Feel the full extension onto one side of the trunk, compression onto the one side. Come back. We can do second round. And complete second round onto the second side. And back. Now we can sit in Sukhasana, Siddhasana, Padmasana. So Siddhasana is like one foot slightly over onto the other side, left or right, same thing. Then Swastikasana, we can hide all the toes behind the folded knee on both the sides. With help of the hands, we can do that. So toes are completely hidden. And this position, just like Padmasana, this position is also locked. so we can even lift our body up. But advantage on this pose is our legs get less likely to get numb. So if you want to do into dhyan for longer time, this is the great pose in Swastikasana. Also you can sit in half Padmasana or full Padmasana. But any of the posture, try to keep the back straight. Bring both hands on a side. We will do Parvatasana with 100% awareness on the movements of the hands. As we inhale, bring both palms together in front of chest at Anahata Chakra. Exhale. Inhale, raise both the palms up, rest them on to top of the head at Sahasrara Chakra. Fully exhale. Now deeply inhale as we extend our hands all the way up over the head. Elbows straight, both palms completely aligned, trunk vertical. We can inhale, exhale in a pose here, but coordinate with the breath. So as soon as we start lowering the hands down, we should start longer exhalation. We can bring palms on top of the head, at the chest, all the way down. By the time we are completely exhaled. Let's do 2 more times. Do with your own pace. Do with full awareness and with breath coordination. Okay, if you're done, then you can bring both hands on a sideways, back straight, trunk vertical. As we inhale, start raising both hands up, bring them closer to each other all the way over the head. Hold the breath in for a couple of seconds. Start exhalation as we start separating the hands. Coordinate with breathing speed and the hands movement such a way by the time we bring our hands down, hold the breath out for a couple of seconds. We are fully exhale, then inhale again. So keep on doing. Inhale, bringing both hands together. Hold couple seconds. Exhale, separating them, bringing them down closer to the floor. Hold the breath out for 2 seconds. You can close the eyes. Deeply inhale, deeply exhale. Try to fill up all the 3 lobes of the lungs and try to empty them. This is another form of Bhastrika Pranayam. With closed eyes, with full awareness on the movements of the hands. Feel that we can even feel some sensation on our skin, on the hands when we're moving up and down. When it goes friction with the air, we can have some cold or hot sensation. Try to feel everything. But deep breath in and deep breath out. Also you can add the visualization as we bringing both the hands up together. Visualize that there is a white light of energy swirling around our body all the way towards the top. As we start exhalation, start separating the hands out. That energy is sinking into our body, entering from the head, going through the neck, shoulders, arms, trunk, waist area, and all the way down to the toes. And do the last round, complete it. If you are lowering your hands down, you can keep them down. Relax. Breathe in and out normal. Next we will make a Vishnu Mudra on right hand. Left hand we can make a Dhyan Mudra or Vayu Mudra and we can just rest it onto the knee. But with right hand we can inhale. We can unblock the left and right nostril. Deeply inhale on right and deeply exhale on left. So we are doing Surya Bhedana Pranayam. We can apply Kumbhaka as well. So inhale on right. Let's see if we inhale in 6 count. We can hold the breath by holding both the nostril down with thumb tip and ring fingertip for 7 counts. And with 8 counts, we can exhale onto the left. So again, inhale on right, hold, exhale on left. So 6 count inhale, 7 count hold, 8 counts exhale. Count. The duration on the count, it doesn't matter, proportion is matter. You can do mental count. Let's all do together. I will start counting. So as we block the left nostril, inhale on right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Block both the nostril. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And release the breath onto the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we can again block the left nostril, breathe in from right. So continue doing that way. You can increase your count or decrease the speed, whatever, depending on your breathing capacity. But proportion matters. And complete the last round. Next we will do Kapalbhati Pranayam. We will make double mudra on both the hands. Roll first fingertip into root of thumb, that is Vayu Mudra. And then next 2 fingertips connect with the thumb tip. That is Apan Mudra. So Apan and Vayu, together Apan Vayu. Rest both the hands onto the knees or thighs. Sit straight, back straight. Deeply inhale and we will exhale into multiple exhalations. So let's say we deeply inhale, then exhale, exhale. Each time our body might get a little bit back air, that's okay. But when we completely exhale out, then deeply inhale again and exhale, 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 exhale. So we're doing that way. complete the breathing out, and then breathe in and out normal. Close the eyes, turn the head slightly up, palms facing ceiling, body completely still. Feel the energy, let it sink into the body. Feel the vibrations, let them come down. This is Sambhavi Mudra. Okay, and come back. Now we will do some stretches. Separate the legs far apart. Ground the legs. Straighten the knees. Inhale, raise both hands up. Upavishta Konasana. Upavishta means sitting. Fully exhale, bend down. Grab the feet and push the trunk and head together down. Feel the full stretches into the hamstrings, stretches into the knee joints. Inhale, come back up. Second round. Fully exhale, grab the feet. Now we can inhale, exhale normal, but each exhalation we can keep on pushing the trunk further down and down. Inhale, back up, both hands up. Exhale and grab the big toe with the opposite side hand. Inhale, raise the other hand up. Look into the ceiling through the palm which is up. About 7 seconds. Both hands down. Inhale, both hands up again. Exhale onto the other side. Inhale, raise the other hand up. Look into the ceiling through the palm which is up. About 7 seconds. Exhale. And we will do second round. Do with breath coordination. Okay, many times that happens during the poses. Well, we do pose, we don't have chance to look at on the screen because we are looking towards side or back or whatever. So I recommend whenever you have time, even let's say watching the yoga is, don't have to have empty stomach, right? Even after meal you can do that. So when you sit down, maybe one of the session you can just watch carefully. You don't have to do any pauses, but try to understand. So there may be so many corrections you may be able to make yourself. And I hope everyone have our YouTube channel. Guess what? We are reaching 360 YouTube channel subscribers now. So that was big jump this year. Good. So you can subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you don't have channel, you can just type my name on YouTube. You will get it. Then you can subscribe the channel. You can watch 1 or 2 sessions and just try to see all the poses. Maybe watch. Sometimes it's good to watch too. Okay. Then hold at the left knee. Bring the left heel at the perineum. Turn the shoulder blade perpendicular to the right leg. Inhale, raise both hands up. Fully exhale, bend down. We can grab the right foot equally with both the hands and we can bring forehead onto the right knee. Inhale, come back up, look up, raise both hands up. Now fully exhale, bend down, second time, same side, longer duration. Janu Sirsasana. Can inhale, exhale, normal, but each exhalation, try to advance the head little bit down. Longer duration, few more seconds. Inhale, come back up. Now pull the left leg outward. So the left heel just touching the left hip. And we will bring the right palm forward, palm facing up, slide it towards the right big toe, grab it. Inhale, raise the left hand up. We are doing twisted Janu Sirsasana. So left hand is also onto the right toe. Keep looking up into the ceiling. And you can even let the upper body weight onto the right leg. Come back up and switch the legs. Now fold at the right knee, right heel at the perineum. Trunk vertical, then twist 90 degree along with the left leg. Inhale, both hands up. Fully exhale. Grab the left foot with both hands equally and bring forehead onto the left knee. Inhale, come back up. Same side, second time, longer duration. Fully exhale as we bring forehead onto the left knee. With each exhalation, keep on pushing the head and trunk further down. See if we can bring forehead onto the knee. Few more seconds. Inhale, come back up and pull the right leg out. And we will do twisted Janu Sirsasana onto the left side. Do with breath coordination. Keep looking up into the ceiling. Let the whole upper body weight rested onto the leg, left leg. And come back. Now bring both legs together, maybe a foot or two away. We can swing the toes in and out, keeping the knees straight. We can do it faster, as fast as we can. And bring feet together. Align the feet. Inhale, raise both hands up for Paschimottanasana. Deeply exhale. Tuck the stomach in. That's applying the Uddiyana Bandha. And push the trunk and head down. So head towards the knees. And hold the pressure. As long as we can hold the breath out, then breathe in, lean even slightly back, look up. Now fully exhale and go down second time. Apply the Uddiyana Bandha. Keep pressing the head down. Inhale. Come back up and we will do complementary pose, that is Purva Uttanasana or reverse plank, both palms at the back. And if you are able to do this pose fully, you can slide at the knees a little bit. Otherwise you can just inhale, raise the trunk up, drop the head at the back, try to look onto the back wall, push the lower back as high as possible, toes onto the floor, heels onto the floor, body will assume one straight line. Reverse plank, Purva Uttanasana. And very slowly bring the body back onto the floor. Next we will do Akarna Dhanurasana. So with left hand, first two fingers, let's grab the left big toe, keeping the left leg straight. Now fold at the right knee with the right hand, even grab from the outside. Grab the ankle, the right ankle, and bring the right foot at the ear. You can block the ear. Akarna Dhanurasana. So you could do halfway, or you can just, at least your attempt should be serious and good. And very gently switch to the other side. Sometimes you may be lucky onto the other side. So one side may be different than other side. It's different every day probably. So we are bringing the foot onto the same side of the ear. Good. Next, both legs straight, relax them, and we will do Marityasana. So fold at the right knee, bring the right foot on the floor but few inches away from the left knee. Now inhale, raise the right hand up. As we exhale, bend forward and pass the right hand inside out around the right knee. The left hand will go directly at the back and bring it onto the right side and connect both hands together. Once you make good connection, then straighten the trunk, look straight at the level of the eyes, towards the wall in front. The left leg remains straight, left toes pointing out. Now deep inhale, deep exhale as we bend forward. You can feel the extra pressure into lower abdomen onto the right side. So right thigh is pressing against the right side of the abdomen. Inhale, come back up, release the hands, straighten the right leg, and Marityasana onto the other side. Do with breath coordination. Correct the posture once you have a good connection. So any of these poses, if you not able to reach, you can use some props. Yoga strap, belt, cloth napkin, any of the things you can use it. Deeply inhale, deeply exhale as we bring our trunk down. Feel the extra pressure onto left side of the abdomen. Inhale, come back. And next, we will do Gomukhasana. Very slowly transition into the Gomukhasana. Hold at both the knees. Make sure the knees are closer to each other. I know for some people with less flexibility, it might go like this. But try as much as you can. Also you can try lifting the trunk up. So that way you can align the knees and you can slowly bring the body down. So heels stays closer with the hips. Whichever knee is up, that side hand will go from up and down. We can even use the other hand to push the folded arms even a little bit back. So there is a great chance of connecting both hands together at the back. If you still have difficulty, as I said in earlier pose, you can use the cloth napkin, belt, strap, a thick rope. Maybe you can put knots into it. But anyhow, once you make a good connection, you can straighten the trunk, look at the level of the eyes, and once you make sure that your pose is correct, that point you can close the eyes, you can visualize yourself, you can rotate awareness, you can feel how you sit onto the mat, connection, some sensations at the connection with the mat on the feet, body part with body part, some joints have some kind of extension or compression. You might also notice that we might bend a little bit our back. So if you try to straighten our trunk, we should be able to make it vertical. But that only happens when we rotate our awareness with each of the part. We might find something. And release both the hands. Switch the leg position. I think we stayed too long onto the Gomukhasana. We will do same thing onto the other side as well. So prepare yourself to stay a little longer in a pose. You can rotate the awareness with closed eyes. Once you are in good pose, and once we stayed enough, we can release the hands and we can sit into the Vajrasana. Yeah, most likely third week, not following week, but one after. We'll put a schedule, a special meeting for technical to discuss all the Zoom and those kind of things. So many people might get some answers. Maybe 1 hour session we can do. Sometime afternoon, maybe 12 to 1 or 1 to 2 or something. So we don't want to mess up anybody's evening schedule and we don't want to make it too close to our yoga session. So maybe around 1 o'clock, 1 to 2 or something. So we will have a couple of technical people as well to answer specific questions. We might have some kind of demo as well. Okay, let's do Mandukasana. Separate the knees couple of inches apart. Extend both hands forward. Thumbs inside. Make tight fist. Deep inhale. Hold the breath in lower abdomen. Place top of the fist in between the rib cage and navel. Now, without leaving the heels, we are forcefully breathing out as we bend down. You can push the trunk and head as down as possible. We can no longer push the trunk down. That point, hold it there and tilt head up. Inhale, come back up. Second round, same sequence. Mandukasana, frog pose. Place the fist. Fully exhale, bend down and tilt head up. Come back. And we will do complementary pose. We will do Supta Vajrasana. Or this point, if you can sit yourself into, switch into Virasana, then you can go into Supta Virasana. Otherwise, you can stay on the heels and you can lay down back So that is the Supta Vajrasana. With help of palms and folded elbows, let's lay down the whole back and back of the head onto the floor. Make sure the knees straight onto the floor. You can relax the lower back, the thighs, shoulders while staying into the pose. During off time, whenever you do this pose, try to stay half minute, as long as you can. Whenever you need to come out, just grab the ankles, push the elbows down to the floor, and bring the body up, back into the Vajrasana or Virasana, the initial pose. Come back up. And bring the toes on the floor. All the 10 toes on the floor. And try to maintain the balance. We can even expand both hands sideways. We can raise both hands up. We can sit on our heels. Then extend the one leg out, keeping the other knee folded and straight over the floor. Bring both hands side of the straight leg. Trunk and head aligned. Deeply inhale. As we deeply exhale, start walking the hands all the way out towards the ankle or the heel of the straight leg as we keep pushing our forehead onto the knee, onto the straight knee. We can hold it down, feel the extra stretches onto the hamstring. We can inhale, exhale normal, but each exhalation we can keep on pushing the head and trunk further down. With next inhalation, we can walk our hands back, bring the trunk and head up, bring the foot back, sit on both the heels, then we can extend our other leg out. Switch onto the other side, deeply inhale. As we exhale, start walking the hands one at a time. As we keep pushing our trunk and head down, forehead onto the straight knee. With each exhalation, we can keep on pressing the head further down. With next inhalation, lift the head up and start walking the hands towards the body and bring the body over both the heels. And at the same time, since we are in this pose, we can align our soles together. We can get into Gorakshasana. Heels and toes are aligned. We can separate the knees out as much as possible. We can bring hands into Dhyan Mudra. We can bring them into Pranam Mudra. Or we can raise our palms up, biceps at the ear. We can even extend our hands onto the side. Back to Vajrasana. Good job, Bharat Bhai. You did stand up. Good. Now let's go on to the knees. Halfway. We will do the simple gate pose without any other variation. Parighasana. In Sanskrit it called Parighasana. English is gate pose. Inhale, then up. As we exhale, bend sideways. Keep looking up into the ceiling. Onto the straight leg. Keep on sliding the hand Reach out to the ankle. Try to keep the body in same plane. Inhale, back onto the other side. And come back. We will do second time, same pose. And complete onto the other side. And come back. Next we will do full Ustrasana. Camel pose. So separate the knees and heels, same as the shoulder width or the hip width. In circular fashion, raise the hand up, inhale, exhale, bring it down, rest it onto the corresponding heel. And same thing onto the other side, inhale, exhale, rest both hands onto the corresponding heels, drop the head at the back, try to look onto the back wall, keep pushing the pelvis forward. Now holding these two forces, I do count down from 10 to 1. With I go count down, you just keep on increasing the intensity. 10, 9, keep pushing pelvis forward. 7, 6, keep dropping the head down. 3, 2, 1. Very slowly come out of the pose, one hand at a time, and completely straighten the trunk very slowly at the end. And we can bring both palms on the floor. We'll do cat and cow pose. Make sure the wrist joints vertically under the shoulders and knees vertically under the hips. Now look up, deeply inhale. Also we can push the lower back up as well. So we have our spine go into the downward arch. Fully exhale. Look at the navel. We can fold the elbows a little bit, so that allows the shoulders to go down. So we can have better upward arch of the spine. Now inhale up again. Let's do same way 3 more times. Do with your own pace. Do with deep inhale and deep exhale. And we might need to use a little bit force also in order to have a better arch. Marjariasana, cat and cow. And once done, just stay in tabletop pose. Just breathe in and out normal. And we will do tiger pose. With next inhalation, kick the right leg back, the right toes pointing towards the back wall. So the entire leg is parallel to the floor. Keep looking up, straight at the wall. Relax the lower back. With next inhalation, without dropping the right knee down, we're just going to bend it at 90 degree and try to bring the right toes pointing towards ceiling. You can turn around and make sure the leg is not tilting onto any of the direction, or it is 90-degree perfect. Once you make any correction, then again look straight up into the front wall, shoulders away from the ears, continue relaxing the lower back. Inhale, exhale, normal. With next inhalation, raise the left hand up and using the proprioception feature of the body, grab the right foot or right ankle and lift the right leg up even higher. Pull it up as high as possible. Make sure we are keep looking up. The right shoulder is away from the right ear. Inhale, exhale, normal. With next exhalation, very slowly bring the right knee and left palm back onto the floor. Back to tabletop pose. Inhale, exhale, normal couple of times. With next inhalation, kick the left foot back, the left toes pointing towards back wall. The entire left leg remains parallel to the floor. Keep looking up toward the front wall. Shoulders away from the ears. Relax the lower back. Continue inhale, exhale, normal. With next inhalation, without dropping the left knee down, bend it at 90 degree. So now the left toes pointing towards the ceiling. You can quickly turn around, look to make sure it's not tilting onto the side. Then again, after make any correction, just look straight toward the front wall as high as possible. Continue relaxing the lower back. Inhale, exhale, normal. With next inhalation, very slowly raise the right hand up and grab the left foot and pull the left leg up as high as possible. Keep looking up. The left shoulder is away from the left ear. And I'm looking at the screen, see how many people are able to do this pose. Several, but several are not positioned sideways, so very hard to tell. But some they are sideways and perfect pose. Thank you. Great job. With next exhalation, bring the left knee and right palm back onto the floor. And again lay down, back onto the Vajrasana. Sit onto the heels. Now separate the knees at least couple of feet. And we will bring both palms in between the knees. We will do Shashankasana, child pose. Deep inhale. As we start exhalation, start walking the hands once at a time. Extend both hands all the way out. Try to bring the chest and chin on the floor, but we are still sitting on our heels. We are not putting any weight on the heels, but at least connection is there. Deeply inhale, deeply exhale. Relax the lower back, relax the hips, and relax the shoulders. Observe that we are able to intake extra 15 to 20% breath. So deep inhale and deep exhale. With next inhalation, raise the head up and start walking the hands one at a time towards the body, inch by inch, and let the trunk and head rise and feel the weight of our body is shifting between left and right as we walk. Okay, Again, back on the knees halfway, and then we can stand up. Utteshtatu. Relax the legs, feet, hands. Alternatively, lift the toes and heels together. Together all the toes, together all the heels. Then we will do Tadasana. Interlock the fingers, stretch them up, upside down. Inhale, go on the toes. Full stretch. Exhale down. Feet flat on the floor. Inhale, up again on the toes. Stretch the hands up, palms upside down. Exhale down. Then we can walk on the heels, 2 circles around the mat, and then 2 circles on the toes around the mat. We'll activate the lymphatic system throughout the body. The 2 things in the morning really helps. Drinking the lukewarm water and doing this activity, walking on toes and walking on heels. We can separate the feet far apart, and we will do Kati Chakrasana, waist rotation. Our goal is to rotate waist and above. So we're gonna hold the hips in a position, deeply inhale. As we deeply exhale, look back, but without moving the hips, just the upper body, and feel the full twist at the waist. Hold at least 5 to 7 seconds. Then inhale, come back to center. Exhale onto the other side. Look back. Full twist at the waist. Come back, inhale. We will do one more round on both sides. And complete onto the second side. Okay, into the star position. Inhale. As we exhale, we will do twisted triangle. Grab the opposite side big toe with the hand, and other hand will go 90 degree up, not vertical, just 90 degree. And look into the palm which is up. Inhale, come back onto the other side, about 7 seconds. 4, 5, 6, 7. Come back. Second round, same pose. Try to keep the knees straight, elbow straight. 5, 6, 7. Inhale, come back. And onto the second side. Come back into star. Now revolving triangle, from twisted triangle to revolving triangle. As we exhale, just bring the hands around the ankle, and then other hand will go vertically up. So align the thumb pointing front and look into the thumb. Inhale, come back. Exhale onto the other side. Come back. Second time, revolving triangle. And complete the second side. Okay, and bring it together. Raise the hand if you remember Sanskrit name of this pose, revolving triangle. 1. Only 1? 2, good. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Oh, all of a sudden everybody remembers. Good. Next, we will do Parsva Konasana poses. Again, separate the feet apart. Turn the right toes out 90 degree. Bend at the right knee. Inhale. As we exhale, drop the right hand next to the right foot. Try to push the trunk and waist down. Keep looking up into the corner of the ceiling or toward the ceiling. And the left hand as down as possible. Parsva Konasana. Inhale, come back up. And switch onto the other side. Yes, slowly we should get practice of pushing the hips down. So instead of making this corner like this is the wrong way, but slowly we can get there. And come back. Now again towards left, we will do Parsva Namaskar. So you can bring just hands before, or you can just little bit, you can loosen it, but when you get into the pose, it will be exact, the hand position will remain same way. Just twist onto the side way, push the waist area again down, so the left elbow rested onto the right knee. So lower right leg and both the lower arms will make one vertical line. Come back and onto the other side. I will do switch my side, so when I get into the pose I can see towards the screen. Not so I can see you, but at least you can see me. Keep pushing the pelvis down, the knee at 90 degree. And back. Now move in front of the mat and stand in a Samasthiti. Completely relax. You can close the eyes. You can try to feel the body internally for about 10 seconds. Meantime, I will put the Surya Namaskar mantra. And let's do 1 manual and then 3 we will do with mantra. So I will just set up the file and then we will do 1 manual. Okay. So from Samasthiti, so we should move in front of the mat, but just couple of inches or 2, 3, 4 inches away from the edge. From Samasthiti, we can try to keep our feet as close as possible. This is the ideal way. We should bring closer. But if you have any balance issue, then you can just separate it, but not too far away. But ideally, you should bring them closer. So the first pose will be, we do this way, pranam, first pose. So why are we doing this? Because we just, like, Anjali apta hoye, we just pretend that we are giving Anjali to the sun. And then pranam, right? This is the first pose. Then second, we just bending forward and back. Hasta Uttarasana. So everybody together, while keeping the biceps at the ear, we will bend at the waist, and we will don't drop the head yet. And once we go down, that point you can completely drop the head down, forehead at the knees, both palms on the floor, toes and fingers, they're all in one line. Then we can just kick the one foot back, right. Well, first we will do with the right, and right knee on the floor. We can go look up into the ceiling. So left knee will be close to 90 degree. And then we can just kick the left foot back, align both feet together. This is high plank. Some people may have problem into this pose. They can go, instead of, they can just do Parvatasana. But others, they can go into the high plank. Because second time we will be doing Parvatasana anyways. Then we can fold the knees down and chest and chin down onto the floor. Try to keep the elbows closer to the body. Then we can stretch the toes back, slide the body forward, lift the upper body up into Bhujangasana. Again, feet stays together, look up into the ceiling, elbows closer to the body, not separating away but close to the body. Then we can drop the head down, prepare ourselves to lift the whole body up, and we can walk one step forward so we can have better V shape, Parvatasana. Knees straight, elbows straight, look at the navel, feet flat on the floor. Because we started with the right leg, we're going to lift the right leg up, fold at the right knee, and bring the right foot in between the palms. Bring the left knee on the floor, left toes stretch out. So right toes and all the fingers remain into the one line. This time the right knee at 90 degree. So some people may be doing this cross, but don't do that. It will, over time it will hurt, or don't do this way. So closer to 90 degree is perfectly fine. Look up into the ceiling, horse riding with right foot forward. From here we can bring the left foot forward, so both feet together, both palms on the floor, our knee, our forehead at the knees. Then lift up. This is the 11th pose. Hasta Uttanasana again. Bend backward. And then in circular fashion from back, we are bringing our hands forward into pranam. So this is the 12th pose. And over here, second Surya Namaskar, what we will do is, we will bring our hand from back, up, and Anjali, and into pranam. But in between two, we can just make one big circle, just for the extra stretches. So let's do that, and that was one. So now we can start with the left. We did with the right already. We can do with the left, and then right and left. Follow the mantras, music, beats. Roll the shoulders back and down.
भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः। ॐ मित्राय नमः। ॐ रवये नमः। ॐ सूर्याय नमः। ॐ भानवे नमः। ॐ खगाय नमः। ॐ पूष्णे नमः। ॐ हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ॐ मरीचये नमः। ॐ आदित्याय नमः। ॐ सवित्रे नमः। ॐ अर्काय नमः। ॐ भास्कराय नमः।
Okay, relax, sit in a squatting pose. Malasan. You can separate the knees out, or we can just quickly get into some poses here, some variations, get some extra stretches. And on to the other side. And we can stand. Let's try balancing pose. Tree pose, Vrikshasana. All the balancing poses are very good for the mental peace. Can be a tranquilizer, can calm down the mind. Switch to the other side. Once we stayed enough into both the sides, then we can switch to another balancing pose. That is Uttishta Hasta Padangushtasana. Very slowly, we can just lift the one foot up. We can grip the big toe with first two fingers on that side. We can straighten the leg in the front, straighten the knee, and we can slide it down onto the side. Other hand, we can lift it up just for the counterbalance, or you can keep at the waist. It's your choice. With straightened knees, we can even look onto the one side, onto the opposite side of the leg which is up. And we can bring the leg forward and then press it down. And slowly we can try onto the other side. But any of the balancing poses should not hurry, should not rush. Do it very slowly so we can stay longer in a pose. And slowly you can look onto the side. And down. Another balancing pose we can try is eagle. So we are switching around some of the poses. So let's try eagle pose. So one foot, make sure is completely steady. We can separate the toes apart. And other leg will go around. We can lock it. It would be a good idea. If you are unable to lock, you can just position it anywhere. Or if you just bring it all the way around, that would be great. Then we can intertwine the arms and bring the body down. Try to keep the trunk as vertical as possible. Should bend down if possible. We should not be talking if we completely quiet, our breath is normal. Then this balancing pose we can stay even longer. And onto the other side. Eagle pose, Garudasana. Wow, most of the people. I see some people have like just this way, but that's okay. But slowly you can just try, and then you can just bring the foot all the way around. So that way both leg position will stay locked. Then only we need to focus into balance. Good. Let's do Paschim Namaskar. So turn around so I can see progress. So bring the toes, turn them up and push them all the way up as high as possible. And hold it for about 10 more seconds. Great. Okay. Let's relax the hands and we're going to lay down on the stomach. It's 9:07 already. For 10 seconds, stay into the crocodile pose, Makarasana, and completely relax the body. Then we will do Viparita Naukasana. Bring both feet together. Extend both hands out. With next inhalation, raise the hands, head, chest, chin up. Pull both legs up as high as possible. Look up into the front wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly again lay down into the crocodile pose, Makarasana. Next we will do Dhanurasana, bow pose. Bring both feet together, fold at both the knees. Grab the ankles right to right, left to left. Simple Dhanurasana. With next inhalation, raise the head, chest, chin up and pull both legs up as high as possible. You can make some rocking movement, intentional movement, or let it be natural movements. As we breathe in and out, our body may rock a little bit, that is normal. It will help massaging the internal organs into the abdomen. Look up as high as possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And very slowly lay down into Makarasana. Next we will do Ardha Shalabhasana. Bring the chest, chin, shoulder blades flat on the floor, both feet together. Raise the one leg up as high as possible, keeping the knee straight, toes pointing out. You can use the other leg, fold it, and put the foot under the thigh of the straight leg to support it. Make sure we relax the lower back. Very slowly bring both the legs onto the floor and then slowly transition to the other side. Make sure relaxing the lower back, chest, chin, shoulder blade flat on the floor. And bring both legs on the floor and again lay down in Makarasana for 10 full seconds. Okay, then turn around, lay down on a back. In about 4 minutes, we will start Yog Nidra audio. Give body a big stretch, stick pose, Ustikasana. Pull the toes into one direction and fingers into other direction. Feel the body is extended couple of inches along with the floor. Hold the full extension and then slowly relax. Bring both hands on the side of the hips and lift the trunk and legs 60 degrees up over the floor. Lift both hands up so we can see the toenails through the fingernails. Sampurna Naukasana. Elbow straight, knee straight. The toes and fingers are as close as possible. And very slowly bring the body back onto the floor and lay down in Shavasana. Palms open to the ceiling, feet couple of feet apart, toes pointing out. Breathe in and out normal. Fully relax the body. Don't hold any body parts, any muscles. Next, fold at both the knees and hug both the lower leg with both the hands. Back of the head on the floor. Deeply inhale. As we deeply exhale, try to pull the knees toward the face and lift the head up and try to bring the face toward the knees. Pavan Muktasana with both feet together. Inhale. Now bring the back of the head onto the floor and hold the legs tightly, the folded legs. The knees stays at the chest, and we will just roll the body side by side to massage the back. So this is rock. And next we will roll. Sorry, this is roll and next we will rock. So rock and roll. Okay, and lay down in Shavasana for 10 seconds. Next we'll do Uttan Padasana. Both legs together. Bring the palms closer to the hips, facing down to support the body. With next inhalation, lift both legs up together, toes pointing toward the ceiling, knees straight. This is also called Ardha Halasana. Hold it for 15 more seconds, and then we will start lowering them down inch by inch. But it's not a free fall on the gravity. We're going to have a good control on our legs. Now start lowering the legs inch by inch. Engage the core muscles to have a full control onto the legs. So we are bringing the legs down and very gently rest them onto the floor and relax for 10 seconds. Next we will do breathe pose, Setu Bandhasana. For some people, if they are unable to do any kind of inversion, they can do Matsyasana, the fish pose. So let's continue into either fish pose or breathe pose. In fish pose, you can do either with the crossed legs or you can do with the straight legs. And either way is fine. Meantime, I will set up the Yoga Nidra audio. In about 20 seconds, wrap up the poses. Then everyone should be into Matsyasana at least for 10 seconds. Complete it. And you can prepare for the Yoga Nidra. You can turn the lights down. If you like, you can cover yourself. And let's get ready for Yoga Nidra. And follow the instructions word by word.
बॉडी को बिल्कुल सीधा रखना है, शरीर बिल्कुल सीधा रहे। दोनों पैरों के बीच बिल्कुल नॉर्मल डिस्टेंस रखे, 1 फुट या 1.5 फीट का अंतर। दोनों हाथ दोनों साइड में रखें और हथेलियां खुली हुई ऊपर की ओर और बड़े आराम से लेटें। शरीर की सारी जो बेकार की हिलचाल हो अगर तो उसे समाप्त कर दें और शरीर को परफेक्टली सेट कर लें। अब एक गहरी सांस लें और उसे छोड़ते हुए धीरे से अपनी आंखें बंद करें। अपना ध्यान सांस के चलने पर रखें। बिल्कुल स्वाभाविक रूप से सांस चलेगी। आपका ध्यान सांस के चलने पर है। जब आप सांस ले रहे हैं और जब सांस बाहर निकल रही है उस वक्त पेट, चेस्ट और कंधों में जो मूवमेंट्स हो रहे हैं उनका अनुभव करें। बाहर निकलने वाली हर सांस के साथ आपका शरीर धीरे धीरे शिथिल और शांत होता जा रहा है। अब मैं जिस अंग का, जिस हिस्से का नाम कहूँगा, आप अपना ध्यान वहाँ पर ले जाएं। मैं जिस अंग का नाम कहूँगा आप अपना ध्यान वहाँ पर ले जाएं। दाएं पैर का तलवा, दाएं पैर का पंजा, उंगलियां, अंगूठा, दाएं पैर की पिंडली, घुटना और घुटने से लेकर कमर तक आपका ध्यान पूरे दाएं पैर पर रखें। अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो अपने दाएं पैर में भरपूर आराम पाएंगे। दाएं पैर में जो आराम महसूस हो रहा है उसका अनुभव करें। पूरे पैर में आराम है, मानो पूरा पैर नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान बाएं पैर के तलवे पर ले जाएं। बाएं पैर का तलवा, पंजा, उंगलियां, अंगूठा, बाएं पैर की पिंडली, घुटना और घुटने से लेकर कमर तक पूरा बायां पैर इस वक्त आपके ध्यान में है। आप अपने पूरे बाएं पैर का अनुभव कर रहे हैं। अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि पूरे बाएं पैर में आराम है। पूरे पैर में आराम, गहरा आराम, और पूरा पैर नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान एक साथ दोनों पैरों पर ले जाएं। दोनों पैरों का एक साथ अनुभव। दोनों पैर गहरे आराम में हैं, अनुभव करें। दोनों पैर निद्रा का मानो अनुभव कर रहे हों। अब मैं जिस हिस्से का नाम लूँगा आप अपना ध्यान वहाँ पर ले जाएंगे। कमर, हिप्स, पेट, सीना, पीठ, हर जगह पे ध्यान ले जाएं। कमर, हिप्स, पेट, सीना, पीठ। और अब एक गहरी सांस लेकर जब आप छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि ये हर जगह पे गहरा आराम है, गहरा आराम। अब अपना ध्यान अपने दाएं हाथ पर ले जाएं। कंधे से लेकर उंगलियों तक पूरा दायां हाथ। जाने कि दाएं हाथ में क्या हो रहा है, अनुभव करें। और एक गहरी सांस लेकर के जैसे ही छोड़ेंगे आप तो पूरे हाथ में आराम पाएंगे, अनुभव करें। दाएं हाथ में गहरा आराम है, मानो पूरा हाथ नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान बाएं हाथ की ओर ले जाएं और बाएं हाथ का अनुभव करें। कंधे से लेकर उंगलियों तक पूरा बायां हाथ। जाने कि वहां पर क्या हो रहा है। और अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि पूरा बायां हाथ गहरे आराम में है, निद्रा में है। अब एक साथ दोनों हाथों का अनुभव करें। दोनों हाथ एक साथ एक गहरी सांस लेकर के छोड़े और दोनों हाथों में आराम पाएं, गहरा आराम। अब जिस अंग का मैं नाम कहूँगा आप अपना ध्यान वहाँ पर ले जाएंगे। गर्दन, जबड़े, गाल, होठ, नाक, आँखें, कान, कपाल, सिर का ऊपरी हिस्सा। जाने के वहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है। गर्दन, जबड़े, गाल, होठ, नाक, आँखें, कान, कपाल, सिर का ऊपरी हिस्सा। एक गहरी सांस लेकर के छोड़ेंगे, ये सब गहरे आराम में चला जाएगा, अनुभव करें। फिर से एक गहरी सांस लें और उसको छोड़ते हुए पूरे शरीर का एक साथ अनुभव करें। पूरा शरीर गहरे आराम में है, गहरी नींद। पूरा शरीर गहरी नींद की अवस्था में है, मगर आप जागरूक है इस वक्त। यू आर कॉन्शियस, आप अलर्ट हैं और इस शरीर की, पूरे शरीर के कण कण की गहरी नींद के साक्षी बने हुए हैं, अनुभव करें। पूरे शरीर में कण कण में जो गहरे आराम का अनुभव हो रहा है, उस अनुभव में रहें। अब मैं 1 से 5 की गिनती करूंगा। जब 5 कहूंगा आप स्वस्थ होंगे, फ्रेश और तरोताज़ा होंगे। अब मैं 1 से 5 की गिनती करूंगा। जब मैं 5 कहूंगा आप स्वस्थ होंगे, फ्रेश तरोताज़ा होंगे। 1, 2, 3, 5 की गिनती पर आप फ्रेश होंगे, स्वस्थ होंगे। 4, 5।
Raise both hands up over the body, rub the palms against each other, generate urja, make them warm. Place the warm hands over the eyes and face, slide the palms over the eyes, gently massage the eyelids, open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Slowly slide the hands down, gently open the eyes, wiggle the toes, move them into side by side. Turn the head into both the directions and give body a big stretch, Ustikasana, stick pose, full stretch. And then fold at both the knees and roll the body onto the right side and stay on right about 8 to 10 seconds. Then very slowly with help of both the hands, bring the body up back into any comfortable sitting posture. It could be Vajrasana, Virasana or any cross leg. So on left hand, on the which, let's breathe on the left and breathe out on right. So left to right, we can do Chandra Vedana for half minute or minute. You can apply Kumbhaka, you can inhale 6 count onto the left, you can hold for 7 count, and you can exhale on right for 8 count. Okay, next transition into the Anulom Vilom. So inhale on left, exhale on right, inhale on right, exhale on left. So whenever you can just transition into Anulom Vilom. Alternate breathing pattern, Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. And complete it when we're breathing out on left. Next, let's do the closing procedure. Bring both palms together. We will chant 3 Mahamrityunjaya mantra, meditation, Omkar and closing prayer. Back straight, relax the shoulders and close the eyes. Keep it closed till the end. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmeva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamrutat Om Trayambakam त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामय सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Rub the palms against each other, generate urja, make them warm. Cover the eyes and face with the warm hands. Gently massage the eyelids with the palms. Open and close eyes few times. Slowly slide the hands down. Very slowly open the eyes. Rub the palms one more time. Place them on top of the head, back of the head, shoulders, the arms, trunk, legs, the whole body to spread the energy within the body. Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Jai Sri Krishna, and have a nice Sunday. And I'm going to let you guys unmute. Okay, you can unmute now.
सर्वांना जय श्री कृष्ण.
Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Sri Krishna.
दादा बोला
Everybody to everybody. Across the board.
જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ બકુલભાઈ.
Jai Sri Krishna, Dr. Saab, કેમ છો?
બસ મજામાં.